Okay. So first album goes multi-platinum worldwide, and then your second album, Aaron's Party, Come Get It, which you dropped in 2000, sold 3 million like in the US alone.
Yeah, it did a total of like 9 to 10 million worldwide.
So went diamond. You have a diamond album.
They never gave me my diamonds.
You didn't get your official diamond plaque, but
No,
it still went
but
diamond.
they owe me like 4. Jive
Okay.
Records is owned by RCA. Y'all can send me my diamonds now.
What was it like to be, okay, because by the age, okay, by 2000, you were what, 12?
By 2000, I was about 12. Yeah. 11? I was 11. I'm
11, going to 12. You've now sold over 10 million albums.
Yeah,
worldwide.
Just with the first album. And then that was an album that was made for Europe, right? And I did Crush on You. Johnny Wright was like, this is going to be, we're going to see if it works, but it's kind of a joke. And then Crush on You blew up. I got a record deal that night from Adel Records. That night, because I opened up for my brother in the Backstreet Boys. My first concert I ever did was in front of 50,000 people at 7 years old. I got a record deal that night.
Yeah.
That night.
And it worked out for everybody.
And it worked out for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe except for me until I got about 28, 30 years old and started figuring out.
Started digging into everything.
Well, yeah, and just really understanding that you don't need a bunch of team of people of yes men around you. You need to be in charge of your own business.
Well, around this time, your brother's blowing up as well. Backstreet Boys is selling millions and millions of records as well. Were you guys close around this age or not really?
Yeah, no offense to Backstreet Boys, but my last album sold more than theirs did.
There you go.
So, love you guys. But it did. Do the sound scan.
Okay. Well, then your third album, Oh Aaron, comes out. And that goes platinum as well.
4 times.
4 times platinum. And you actually have a duet with your brother, Nick, on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Whose idea was that?
Theirs.
It
Wasn't mine. I didn't want my brother on my album.
Okay.
They were featuring his solo record at the end of the album, promoting snippets for his solo album.
Ah, okay. Because you guys are all under the same production company, so they're trying to kind of cross market.
We're in the same record label, but I don't like that. I didn't think that was cool.
Yeah.
But whatever.
What is your life like at this point? After dropping 3 albums and all of them going multi-platinum, you still being young, what do you think was the best moments of that era?
Well, so I guess we did the self-titled album, and then Aaron's Party comes out. That's when I cut my hair with my dad. My mom cried. And then I did Oh Aaron. And then at that point with Oh Aaron, that was the cheesiest album I ever did in my life. I couldn't stand that freaking album, man. It was so weird. And just the songs and everything. I mean, I and then I'm listening to it and I'm just like, this is like not me. Like, and then I'm still performing I Want Candy and Aaron's Party and How I Beat Shaq. And then I released another album called Another Earthquake.
Right.
My 4th album.
That's in 2002. Yeah. And before you get to that, the whole beating Shaq, like...
Oh yeah, he just did an interview the other day too. That was funny.
Yeah. Did you guys actually like run into each other or know each other?
Oh yeah, we did a little spoof thing for Spike TV.
Oh, okay.
Like, called The Rematch.
Yeah,
and it was pretty funny. Did that a few years ago.
He is the biggest human being I've ever met in my entire life.
Yeah, I mean,
standing next to him just doesn't even feel natural.
Ass though when I was 12 playing basketball.
Oh yeah,
I did it with my eyes closed.
You beat Shaq.
Ask him.
At 12 years old,
he told everybody.
Playing basketball.
He already let everybody know that it was a real
I
game.
got it. Shaq with all the rings, right? That's Shaq.
The Super Bowl champ. Not Super Bowl champion. The NBA champion.
Yeah. That guy. The guy
Yeah,
playing with Kobe,
I
right?
whipped his booty.
All right.
No, it was funny though, because he came up in a video. I remember I was in Australia like a couple weeks before that, and I chipped my front tooth. So the whole video, I'm like trying to cover up my front tooth that looked like Jim Carrey's tooth in Dumb and Dumber. And he pulled up in his Mercedes, and it had the Superman logo on it and everything. I was like, man, I love Shaq, man. It was an honor for him to come because he came and he didn't even he just was there, man. He
Yeah.
didn't charge anything. He was there. He had a
No,
great
Shaq's
time.
cool, man. I did a
I
mixtape
know.
with him at
I
one
mean,
point. Yeah, he's cool
you
as
know,
hell.
Florida, Orlando, like,
Yeah, that whole
Florida people
vibe.
kind of like that recognize each other. So